welcome back to my channel. So this is the awaited book review that we've been doing for Pride Month. I didn't read quite as many books as I wanted to read and get through. Like, one of them just really stumped me for... I got stuff on the back of my hand that was from making my drink. So I'm having Mio today because my body is like, hydration. Water, Sandy. So, I didn't get through as many books as I wanted to get through. I did end up reading 3. 2 of them were LGBT books. One of them was not. So we'll just start it off with that. I'm not going to give any spoilers in this. I'll just tell you like what I thought about it, how like readable it was, all that good jazz. But the first book that kept me hung up for so long was this book. If you like this book, I need you to tell me why. So many people said that out of all of Leah Bardugo's books, that was her favorite series. Y'all, I'm telling you. So I read Shadow and Bone first, and like I loved Shadow and Bone. I got that Mio all over me. Let's hope it's not everywhere, but yeah, it's like all over my hand. But I read Shadow and Bone first. I loved that trilogy. I read the entire trilogy in 3 days and then turned around and binged watched the entire season on Netflix. It was a little here and there. But the thing that Netflix did that I was like, who are these people? And that was Kaz, Inej, Jesper, Nina, Matthias, however you want to say it. They were in there. I was like, who are these people? They never come in Shadow and Bone. What is happening? I later find out that they are the main characters of said book. Why? I get it. It's so they could probably do a crossover later if the first show was successful. Makes plenty of sense. Okay, so fast forward, read the book. Like, I'm not one of those people, like, I don't like books who switch perspectives a lot. I'm like, 1 or 2 is fine. That book had 5 different perspectives. And I mean, it's not like they weren't experiencing most of the same stuff at the same time, so it was just everybody's opinion on each thing. And like, the main premise of the book was basically a prison heist. And like I said, it was good. It had its eventful moments. It had like some plot twist in there that you don't see coming, that I was kind of like, it blew my mind, but I was like, you know, this makes sense. This makes sense. But yeah, so I was just kind of like, it was an okay book, but like why it is a lot of people's favorites, I don't know. I mean, it is a good book, and I haven't read Crooked Kingdom yet, so Crooked Kingdom may be like the meat and bones of the series, and it leaves you on such a cliffhanger in the first book that I'm like, I could see why the second book could probably be better, but at the same time though, I'm like, it switches perspectives just as much, and I'm like, I'm not crazy about that. And like, who is y'all's favorite character? Like, my favorite personally is probably Jesper or Matthias. Like, I love Matthias's like his, like, he tries to be this hard ass, but deep down we really know he's not a hard ass, and he's just really this sweet guy. But it's like, you only see his hard assery most, so I'm just like, but like, tell me why you love that book. And if it's because you say Kaz and Inej is your favorite couple, I will choke you. Because they were okay. I get it. There's a lot of sexual tension there that needs to be resolved. But, okay, we're going to move on to the next book. This book, usually, like something like this, wouldn't take me that long. It is roughly, let's see here. I should have known how many pages this was. 462 pages. This is usually about 2 days for me, if that. Decent book. Like I said, it took me 2 weeks probably to get through. That is not like me. Moving on to the second book I read. Be prepared to cry, because you're gonna cry. It's They Both Die in the End by Adam Silvera. Great book. Basically, premise is these 2 kids get their call from Death Cast saying that it's their time to die. They have 24 hours to go out and live their life. So alongside Nora after that. But it's basically like a people's coming to terms with death and how they process it, and basically these two people forging a bond during their time after their death call. Um, it was a sweet, loving book. Like the end, like I knew from the title, but I hoped, and I hoped that it would be different. But you know, Adam Silvera, if you write a happy book, let me know what it is, because I'm still waiting on something to not cry about. But it was good. It was good. I loved it. It was such a good book. It was a cute story. It was super easy for me to read. I think I read the entire book in a day. Like, I started it the day after I finished Six of Crows, and it was done by the next day. Like, it switches perspective a couple times. It's mostly between Mateo and Rufus throughout the whole book, but you get a few other people's like tidbits in there, but it's nothing a lot like how Six of Crows was like every chapter. It was like this one, 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 this one. It was kind of like just a back and forth between Mateo and Rufus the whole time, which I'm fine with, and it was happening at the same time and in the same location at the same time. So it was good. I would definitely recommend this if you love a good like teen tragedy, I suppose. Like, I guess he is the LGBT equivalent of John Green, maybe. Like, that's who I would kind of relate him to if I was thinking of somebody like him. But it was only like roughly 360 something pages. Yeah, 368 pages. Like I said, this took me a day. It was so good, but you will cry. I would probably, like, if you're going through some stuff, don't read this one. It's not going to be good for you mentally if you are. But it was such a cute story. The next one was actually a book recommendation from somebody on here, and it was The House in the Cerulean Sea. Loved it as well. It was so good. It's by TJ Klune. I had never heard of him before until like I got the book recommendation, and it wasn't long after that. Like, literally somebody at my work was like, "Oh my god, yeah, my mom loves TJ Klune. You should read him." And so bought the book, and I probably read the entire book in probably about a day as well, maybe 2 days, because I started it. Ooh, this is the back of my hair. Because I started it the night after, I think. No, I waited 2 days after reading They Both Die in the End, and then started this one. And oh my god, it's basically about this non-magical man who works for this department that controls and helps orphanages or homes for magical kids. And he gets a case from extremely high upper management, or extremely upper management, something like that. And he has to go to this house on this island and find out about these kids, like see if they're as like dangerous as they said, everything. And it ends up having like the cutest like coming of terms moment in it, and it was so cute. I wanted a sequel so bad. By the end of it, I was like, I need a sequel. I need a follow up. The book was so well written, and it was so heartfelt. Like, it's a very good like you shouldn't judge somebody based on like what everybody's preconceived notions are about it. Like, I don't think it tells you like what. No, it doesn't tell you on the back of it like about the kids. So, it was super great. 396 pages, worth every bit of it. I swear. If you need a good book, this is a great one. Like I said, I devoured it in probably roughly 2 days. It was so cute. I'm currently reading Song of Achilles, and again, it was one of those books that, you know, TikTok has hyped it up, and I was like, okay, let's see the hype. Where are you coming from? Let's do this. And then I started reading the book, and I get it. It's a classic retelling of the Iliad, so I was like, you know, you already know what to expect if you read the Iliad. So if you go into it expecting something else and you've read the Iliad, don't. But so far, I only have I think I have like 75 pages or 100 pages left, and I mean, again, I know how to end, so I know I'm going to be tore up from the floor up, but I feel like it sticks close to like regular, like, it sticks true to a good story, knowing that I think a lot of people think they're cousins and they're not. Don't quote me on that. They could be cousins. I don't know. But I don't think they're cousins, actually. And so far, it's not bad. It did take like 100 pages, though, for me to get really, really interested and involved in the book. And I'm one of those people, like, if you can't get me involved in, like, the first, like, 50 pages, I'm kind of like, are you going to be good? Because I need you to be better. That's like where the crawdads sing. Everybody was hyping that up. I was part of a book club for a hot minute, and that was the first book we chose to read. And I was like, God, no, not this book. Like, everybody and their mother is reading this book. I don't want to read it. My air freshener just squirted the wall where I turned my bookshelf around. But yeah, it was like, it was really good. Like, I ended up loving the book, and I'm glad I read it. But at the same time, though, I was like, it was way overhyped, but I get why it was. Last 3 pages of Where the Crawdads Sing made the entire thing worth it. But I did purchase some more LGBT books because, you know, after reading a few, you get hooked on them. So I did go ahead and pick up Jay's Gay Agenda by Jason June. Like, we got in some new ones at work, and I was just like, cool. This looks cute. I like it. I'm one of those people, unfortunately, I do judge a book by its cover, and I was like, this is cute. I'm going to buy it. And I love the colors. Like, if it's got a pretty dust jacket on it, I'm going to buy it. I'm kind of superficial like that sometimes. And I'm like, if it's pretty, I want it. Blame me for being a Libra. About that one. And then this one I've recently been seeing all over my Instagram for like book stuff. And I had never heard of it before, but we got it in. And I said, ooh, look at that stubble. Siobhan. But it's called The Darkness Outside Us. Look at that. Look at his face. He's a model, like cheerleader. Oh, beautiful. And then, you know, my boy TJ Klune didn't know he had wrote a teen fiction yet. YA, The Extraordinaires. Is that what it is? Extraordinaries. I'm excited for this one. But let's be honest, my TBR list is probably bigger than my red list. Like, I can see a few from my bookshelf now that I have bought, and I still have not, like, even read them yet. So I have a lot. I'm addicted to buying books, y'all. But I'm almost done with Song of Achilles, so I think once I'm done with that, I'll be able to blaze through some more. So there'll be more book reviews to come. But, like, I just was like, you know, let's pop on here. Let's do this book review video. I hate that I only got 3 books in. But, you know, it is what it is. June has been a busy month. We just had inventory at my job, which was fun. But, yeah. Great reviews to come, I hope. But, yeah, so what y'all guys, like, how did y'all wrap up y'all's Pride Month? I mean, you know, I didn't get to do anything. And, like, our Pride celebration here in my town isn't happening until, like, August. Don't know why, but August it is. I do have a vacation planned for next week. So when this video goes up today, probably, because it's Thursday for me, and Thursday's whenever I upload videos, I'm just going to literally just... This one, it's not even going to get edited. I'm just going to raw dog this and put it up. Next week, though, I probably won't be posting a video. I might record some of the stuff that I do while I'm on vacation. I'm going to be building some bookshelves, probably, unless something else happens. But that's the plan. The plan is I'm going to build some bookshelves with one of my really good friends. He's going to teach me how. That's what it's going to be. He's going to be teaching me how. Yeah, because your boy don't know how to build bookshelves. I'm like, I can put together a mainstay from Walmart, but that's about it. Like, these are going to be, like, crafty. And I'm not going to tell you what they're going to be, but I will show you when they're done. But like I said, so I don't know if I'll post a video next week or not, just because I'm probably going to be really busy. And it's going to be fun, though. I'm excited. Like, I haven't done anything crafty in a while like that. So Till, I hope you're ready. We're going to be building bookshelves. you're gonna have to be patient because your boy don't know how to build anything, but you know this. But yeah, so I'm excited to do that. That's gonna be really fun, and I'm glad I'll have a place for all my books so that my shelves aren't like double stacked too deep and then turned sideways, and then I can buy more books. Don't tell my husband. Whenever he watches this later, I'll just hold his ears. But yeah, other than that though, it's been a wet one here. It has rained for like literally the last 5 days again, and I'm over it. It has rained all day today, and it has just put me in a groggy mood. And I just wanted to sleep all day, and I was gonna finish Song of Achilles. I'm gonna go try to finish it later. But oh, something I did watch though. I did watch a gay movie on the Netflix. So it was called "Your Named Engraved Herein" or something like that. It is a Korean or Asian love story. Oh, I was so mad during the whole movie. It was so angsty, and you just kept waiting and waiting for this like build up, and then I felt like it was a little flat. It was okay. I love the actors though. They were cute. They did great. It was a very like teenage, angsty, like puberty type deal. Like I think one of them was I think they were both seniors, maybe in high school or at this Catholic school, and it was y'all, it had me stressed. But anyways, it was good. You should watch it. It's on Netflix. You do have to read subtitles because it's not in English. So if you don't like reading subtitles, don't watch it. Because you're going to be reading the whole time. It's going to be like you're reading a book and watching the audio book at the same time. But yeah, so I'm going to hop off here. Like I said, I might do a video next week. We'll see. Might not. I also have like another video that I might use that is like an unboxing video for next week. It was this shirt that I got in from Shin, however you say it. But yeah, other than that though, I'm gonna boot, scoot, and boogie and get out of here and maybe go read something. I don't know. Like I said, it's still raining outside, so it's not like I can do anything outdoors unless I want to get wet. But have a good rest of your day. Welcome to July. She is here. She's hot. She's muggy. And we ain't even in Florida. And I'm already sweating. This weather has the audacity. 1 more degree and we're going to fight. So I'm going to wake up and choose violence tomorrow if it is that hot again. Anyways, guys, have a great day. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.